Hey there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Miracle Evdetokun and I am a brand identity designer. Now, if you're a creative, you're a photographer, you're a fashion designer, you're a website designer, you're a social media manager, you're a virtual assistant, you're a graphic designer, and you have a problem with pricing, negotiation, and renegotiation. You know, when a client comes to you and asks you, what do you charge? And your palms become so sweaty, you start shaking. Don't worry, this video is for you. I want you to forget everything you think you know about negotiation. It's not even about being a ruthless business shark. It's not about winning and losing. For us creatives, negotiation is simply the conversation where you and a client decide how to turn your amazing talent into a solution for them. Now, if you've ever undercharged, if you've ever felt guilty about your prices, or if you've ever been terrified, do you understand, that a client will ghost you after you send a quote, after you send a price list, then this video is for you. And by the end of this video, you will have a simple, a kind, and a professional way to talk about money with your client. You will know what to say when a client says, that's too expensive, and how to handle it when a project grows. Now, before we talk about what you say, we need to talk about how you think because your mindset is your superpower. Even the Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. So if you think big, you do big things. And if you think small, you say small things, right? So let's go. Now, the first thing you're going to do is to reframe your value because you are not selling ours, you're selling a solution. A client doesn't want a logo, they want a symbol that will make people feel proud to buy from them. They want that symbol that will make people say, I really love what this brand is doing, and I feel safe in their brand identity. As a photographer, your clients do not just want photos, they want images that makes their products look irresistible. Can you see the difference? Now you're a problem solver. Because of this, you must go into every money conversation having asked yourself these two magic questions. And I want you to write this down. Yes. I want you to write these two magic questions down. And you must answer these two magic questions before you ever talk price with a client. Now, number one magic question is, what is my walk away number? What is my walk away number? And this is the absolute minimum amount of money you would ever accept to do a project. Do you understand? That is your baseline price. That is your minimal amount. If a client can't pay this, I'm walking away politely. Do you understand it? If the client can't meet the number, you just politely say no. That is your baseline price. Why? Because if you take a project for too little amount, sincerely, you will grow to resent the work. You will grow to hate the work. Like the quality will suffer and you'll be burnt out. Do you understand? So knowing your work away number is an act of self-respect. So write it in your note right now and ask yourself, what is my walk away number for this service I am offering? If a client wants to do a flyer design, what is my walk away number? As a product designer, as a website developer, as a social media manager. So, what is your walk away number? Number two magic question is, what is my heck yes price? What is my heck yes price? HECK. Now, when you hear the word heck yes price, heck yes price is your ideal dream price for a project. Do you understand? It is that price that you'll be so thrilled, you'll be so excited to get. And essentially, it isn't greediness. So, yes, it is not greediness, it is a target. Do you understand? It gives you something to aim for. So, it is not greed, it is your heck price, your dream price for a project, right? Now, most beginners only have one price, but I want to clear you. I want to give you a blueprint you wouldn't hear from anywhere, right? So I want you to have two clear numbers. For example, let's say your walkaway price is $300 and your heck price is $600. Do you understand? Now, you see something now that you have a goal and a boundary, and this alone will change the game for you. You have a goal. There is a goal and there is a boundary. The goal is to make $600. Do you understand it? That's my dream price, and my boundary is $300. That is my walkaway price. If you remember Frank Edewo in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, he will tell you, do you want to sit back or you want to walk away? Do you understand? You walk away with your money, right? So that is it. All right, now you've got two numbers, and now a client sends you a message or a client emails you and says, I love your work. I love your work. What do you charge for a website? And let me tell you the mistake most beginners make. They blot out a price immediately. They say a price immediately. Like they do not think about it. One wrong cock. They do not think about anything. They just say a price, right? Do you understand? And that is a beginner mistake. Now let me give you a power move. This is a power move. The power move is you ask a question first. Why? Because you need information before you can give out a price. And let me tell you, your goal was is to understand their problem. Now let's play it. Let's play it. Now let's talk about let's play it. Let's say I'm the client, I come to you, right? And I tell you, hey, what's your price? What's your rate for a branding project? What's your rate? And you, as the confident designer or the confident creative, be like, thank you so much for asking. I'd like to tailor my project to fit exactly what you need. So my pricing isn't a one size fits all. To point you in the right direction, could you please tell me a little bit more about what you're hoping to achieve with this new brand? Yes, you've just done two things. You've shown you're a professional who cares about their specific needs, and you've taken control of the conversation. And once they reply, you can now then present them this I call this the beginner's best friend. That is the good, better, best. You remember when in school you say good, better, best, right? So you present them with this your good, better, best menu. Now, instead of just one scary number, you can give them three simple options. Now you can do this based on what you told me. Here are a few ways we can work together or we could work together, right? You have three options. One is like the starter package, do you understand? Which is priced at $400. And what is included? You can include a logo and a basic style guide. Do you understand? And it's perfect if you're just launching and you need the basics and the essentials now. That is number one package. Now, for the second package, it is called the recommended package, right? And that is like $600. Now, this will include the logo, a full style guide, a business card design, and sincerely, this is what most of my clients chooses. Do you understand? Because it just gives them everything they need to look professional. The best, which is the all-inclusive package, is $900. Now, this has everything in the recommended package plus social media graphics and a custom illustration. Now, this is for you if you want a completely ready to go brand identity. Now, can you see how we're giving them the good, better, and best, right? Now, you are now playing on their psychology because it will now be in their power to choose what fits them or what they think they are comfortable with, right? Now, why does this work? The client's eyes goes to the middle option, which is your heck price. And I'm going to show you a sample. I had a client today, right? I sent my clients my price list. Do you understand? Single, what I charge for the single, what I charge for the starter, what I charge for the growth. And sincerely, he went for the starter package because that is the middle option. Do you understand? And sincerely, the highest option makes the middle one look more reasonable. And it works because you look more organized and professional. Let's move to how you can handle your too expensive type of clients. Let me tell you the truth, this will happen. Yes. The clients will tell you, wow, very expensive. This is what's more than what I was expecting. But you don't need to panic. You don't need to drop your price immediately. When a client says this, they are just saying, help me see why it is worth that much now. Just convince me and let me give you a simple script. You understand? You can literally copy this script and paste it. You can tell them, oh, I totally understand you, but this is an investment. Now, to make sure we are on the same page, could you please help me understand what part feels like it's too much? Is it the total budget, or are you unsure about the return you get from a professional design? Then you stay quiet and let them talk. See, in the game of negotiation, the first person that talks loses. Sincerely, the first person that talks loses. So you have to stay quiet and let them talk. Now, based on their answers, you will have two gentle parts to tread. Now, the part one is if it's a budget issue, you can tell them, oh, yeah, you let's see if we can make it work. I could adjust the scope of the project. That's the type of package that you want to go for. You can adjust the scope to bring it closer to their budget. Do you understand? But you're not going to give them the whole things in that budget. You're not going to in that package rather. You're not going to give them everything in that package. Now, this is very, very tricky. Now, for example, you tell them, okay, we can deliver the logo and the social media designs, but we are going to skip the custom illustration, and then we'll bring the price to so budget which fits with their budget. How does that sound? Can you see what I did there? Now, you didn't just give a discount, you traded value. You removed something to lower the price. You removed something, because if you just reduce your price like that, they will see that, oh, your work is not even valuable. So you removed something, you traded a value. You removed something to lower the price. Do you understand? Sincerely, this will protect your worth. It protects your worth. Now, this is the part you can trade. The second part you can trade if they are unsure about the value. Now, this is where you gently remind them what they are buying. Okay, let's say I get that, but remember that this brand identity is the foundation of your business. You're reminding them. It is what will help you attract the right customers and stand out from competitors. This isn't just a cost, it is an investment in building a business that people can trust and remember. Now, this work is designed to pay for itself by helping you win more businesses. Can you see what I did there? I gave you two parts. Do you understand? One, you trade value, and the other one, you remind them of the value. That is if they are unsure of the value, if they are unsure. Do you understand? The first part is if they are more concerned about the budget, you trade value. The second is if they are unsure about the value, you remind them of the value they will be getting by patronizing you. Right? Now let's move to renegotiation. Now renegotiation has two parts, and there are sometimes you might not really understand the full scope of a client's project, because some clients love to gatekeep and want to make you say your price, and then they'll not give you the real project, and you find out that, oh, this project is worth more than what I'm collecting. Now this happened to me last week. I had a client from Twitter. She wanted to do a packaging design for a brand, just a very simple packaging design. Do you understand it? Then when she sent me our brief, I saw it. I charged her 100,000 naira for the packaging design. Do you understand it? Now, after I was done charging her, she was like, "Oh, she's going to send the full scope of the project and everything." Then when she sent the full scope of the project, I now realized that, oh, this is actually worth more than 100,000 naira. And if I collected that job, I'm not going to be happy, and I might deliver a low quality job. Like, I do not. Money fuels creativity. Let's leave everything that anybody wants to say. Money fuels creativity. Yes, I said it. That money fuels creativity. Do you know what it means to insist on creativity? If I'm not being paid well, I cannot insist on creativity. Do you understand it? So I reached out to her. I told her, oh, I just saw the brief scope of the project, and sincerely, the price I gave you was a bit lower than the project itself. I would love to. I don't think I can work with this price anymore. If I'm to work for you, if I'm to work on this project, the new price will be 250,000. Yeah. Yes. It was just a slight increase. It was nothing much. But I could not work at that price. Do you understand it? I could not work at 100,000 for that packaging design. So I told her, okay, the new price will be 250,000. And she was like, oh, are you free for a call? As at that time, I was even chatting with her. I was on a consultation call with a client. Then I told her, okay, once I finish this call, I'm gonna text you so we could hop on a call. And guess what? We hopped on a call. I closed the deal at 230,000 naira. And sincerely, if I had not renegotiated the price, that is renegotiation. If I had not renegotiated the price, I would have been, when you're tying your face to work. I love, when you collect money for a work, you go and buy parfait, buy shawarma. Do you understand? Just free yourself. Like, you go out safe, you go out, let breeze touch your head. You know that you are paid well for this work. There's not, what is creative block? Then in the night you pray, you insist on the altar of creativity. That work will come out well. Not the work that you're doing. Because sincerely, the 100K God service has finished in my head. Like, what's 100K? Imagine. Do you get it? I had to renegotiate though. If not, I was leaving the deal. I was like, I'm not gonna work at this price. It's better I do not even collect the deal than to work at this price, because I know myself that I'm going to deliver a low quality job. Do you understand? If I'm not paid well, that's why I do not accept low quality project. I do not accept low ticket project. I cannot work for a low ticket client. It's me. It's my brand. It's me required to come. So if you want high quality things, you must be ready to pay for high quality. You must be ready to put in the money. Do you understand it? So that's what works for me. That's why people are always like, why your work so pricey? It's not pricey. It's not pricey. The people that understand the value they are getting from me, There are sometimes I look at my designs and I'm like, Miracle, you safe, you too bad. I help myself a lot because I look at my designs and I'm praising myself. Like my creativity is not found on a surface; it's in depth. It is in depth. Do you understand? So negotiation works. If a deal is not fair with you after you've seen the full scope, please do well to renegotiate. It's not greediness. It's you making sure that you do not deliver a project that you yourself is not proud of. Let me tell you something. Most of the designs that people do not post on social media, I know a lot of graphic designers that gatekeep their designs because when they agree to do a design or a project at a low price, they do not do it with all their hearts. And they end up delivering low quality designs. They will not be lying on social media that it's NDA that is protecting me from not posting. It's not NDA. They know what that design cannot be posted online. For me, I post all my designs. Most of my designs are online because I know that I collected good money for this thing and I did a very good job. That is why I will not collect a low ticket client. I cannot work with a vendor that sells cloth online. Or that, sorry, that sells cloth on WhatsApp. All those WhatsApp vendors that will come in the morning and say, buy for me, but please, Edge, I have not eaten. I cannot work with you because you cannot pay me. Clock it. You cannot pay me. You understand? I select the people I work for. You I know people that cannot pay me. So if you're coming, I'm sending you my prices, please. Oh, let me not look as if. Do you understand it? I send it to you, and they always tell me, this one go far. Oh, I understand you. No shades. Do you understand? I understand you. Do you understand? I will even recommend them to my other students that are coming up. Okay, reach out to this person, and you must be good. Before I recommend any of my students, you must be good. Do you understand it? So that is where renegotiation comes in. If a deal is not good for you, my dear, renegotiate that deal. No matter what, oh, you guys have agreed on a price, you can renegotiate that deal and get it. I'm not scared of renegotiating a deal. I'm not scared of renegotiating a deal because once you send me the full scope of that project, if it does not tally, we are going back to it. We are going back on that call. We are renegotiating the deal. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you the structures I'm to put in place to make sure this work comes out well and give you the desired result because I am actually solving a particular problem and I must solve that problem with my head clear, with my creativity intact. Renegotiation isn't confrontational, it is professional because it teaches your clients that your time and skills have boundaries and it ensures that you get paid fairly for extra work, and that is how you avoid burnout and resentment. Now, how do you actually get money from your clients? I'm going to give you two simple rules. Rule one is always get a deposit before you start any work. Send a simple invoice for a 50% of the project fee. Now, this proves that that client is serious. Do you understand? That client is serious and it funds the initial work and it protects you if they disappear. Great. To get started, I'm going to send over a 50% invoice for the $300. And once that is paid, I will get your project on my calendar. Very simple. Now, rule number two is keep it simple with a short agreement. You do not need that 10-page lawyer contract. Just write a simple email or you just draft out a one-page contract. Do you understand? Something that just says, hey, you write your client's name. Do you understand? I'm so excited to work with you just to confirm that we are moving forward with this package for $600 or for $1,000, which includes you list what it includes: the logo, the style guide, the business cards, and I'm going to deliver the first concept by so date. Do you understand? Payment 50% deposit to start and 50% upon final delivery. Do you understand? Everything is said, but me, I collect 100%. Yes, yes, I collect 100%. I have my reasons. Do you understand? So I don't need to explain why, but I have my reason, and I tell them, "Oh, that's my brand policy." And let me tell you something. All those of you that agree when a client tells you that, "Oh, I do not trust you. How will I trust that you deliver my job?" And you now want to prove yourself to them. You now go and do the work and send to them. Why would you trust a client when, like, why should you trust a client with your own money when they cannot trust you? So please don't do that. Do not do that. Right? And that's it. And I'm very sure you're now armed with more knowledge about negotiation than most creatives have in their first year or in their 5 years. So you now know how to set your walk away and heck price. Do you understand those numbers? You know how to ask questions before giving a price. You have a simple three option menu to present. Do you understand? You have a script for two examples. I've given you all that. And when the project grows, do you understand? And you always know that you always have to get a deposit. Now, this is your foundation, right? I need you to practice the script. I need you to be kind. I need you to be professional. I need you to know your words. If you watch this and you feel, this is great, but I need the complete blueprint. I need the complete toolkit. Then I want to tell you about my book titled Shut Up and Take Their Money. It has every single pricing strategy, renegotiation strategy, template style, email script you will ever need. It is a very deep dive that takes you from a less confident designer to a professional and a confident designer. I posted a snippet on my book on Facebook the other day, and I'm not gonna lie, thousands of people were requesting for it. Like currently, that book have sold over 100 copies. Like thousands of people are still requesting for it, both on TikTok, on Instagram, on Telegram. A lot of people are requesting for the book. Yes, it's an ebook. And if you're ready to get the book, the link to get the book is in the description box below. And trust me to make it very, very affordable so everybody can learn and earn well from their designs. But for now, take these bases and go use them. I promise you, you can do it. You've got this. Now go get paid. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. And if you found this so helpful, I want you to comment, to share this video, to like, and also if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel. My name is Miracle Edet Okon, and you can follow me on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, via the links in the description box below. I love you so much and have a nice day.